If you're looking to decide whether the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer is for you, then this video is for you. I bought and tested out the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer, and I've had it for about a month or so. And so I'm going to be going over the pros and cons of it, what I like about it. But keep in mind that this video isn't sponsored by Typhur. I actually bought this myself just because I needed a new air fryer and I want to go ahead and review it. So let's get straight into it. So with the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer, I first want to talk about the dimensions because my 10-year-old air fryer was an old Philips air fryer, and that was like 8 by 8 by 8 inches. The Typhur Dome 2 air fryer does take a considerable amount of counter space. So it measures around 20 inches deep, and then it measures around 16 inches wide here. So 16 inches wide, 20 inches deep, and it's around 10 inches tall from the tallest point to the most bottom point. Now, the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer, like most air fryers, they're really not meant to be portable. And so this does weigh around 20 pounds, but in my case, we don't really lift it. We just keep it on the counter space, and it does stay there permanently. So with another air fryer, if you're planning to kind of have this out occasionally, let's say that you don't use your air fryer often, if you do plan on putting this away and putting it back onto the countertop, just know that you're going to be lugging around 20 pounds total. Now with it, the biggest change for me with the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer, again, is that it takes a considerable amount of counter space. It's roughly the size of like a large microwave or a large toaster with that same footprint. And although it is 20 pounds, I must admit that the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer does feel premium. It feels very sturdy. I feel like it's not going to slide off the countertop. And I do get a lot of compliments of how it looks as well. So it's got like that modern dome shape looking compared to other old school air fryers. Now, things to consider because of it's such a large footprint compared to other air fryers is this actually going to fit when you put it away on a shelf? Is it going to fit when you put it away within your cabinet? And is the footprint worth it? Now, like I mentioned in my case, because the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer, we use it consistently, like practically every single morning. We're toasting at least bread with this. It does just stay on our counter space. Now, if we move on to the inside of the air fryer, this is going to hold around 5.6 quarts capacity. So what that means is that it's going to be able to house a large meal, enough for like a full family. This right here can fit around 32 chicken wings. Okay, so we're talking like small size chicken wings. It can fit a full 12-inch pizza as well. So other air fryers I use, especially my old Philips one, I was not able to fit an actual pizza inside of here. You can cook 2 steaks side by side. So one steak can go over here, one steak can go over there. And it's got plenty of room for like your basic air fried foods, so such as fries, nuggets, dumplings, whatever you want. A lot of it can actually go inside of here as well. Now with the food basket, because it's got such a large surface area, what I've noticed with this Typhur Dome 2 air fryer is that I don't really have to shake it. It really does yield or give off evenly cooking food. So with fries being placed around here, everything is going to cook pretty evenly. And I've come to realize that I'd rather favor the wide surface area than like a taller air fryer like that right over there. Now with the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer, it is going to have about 30% faster cooking. So it does have a bottom heating ring up here. And then up top, if you can see right over there, it also has a top heating ring. So with this air fryer, it's not relying solely on the circulation of hot air in order to cook your food. It's actually got a top and bottom heating ring in order to go ahead and evenly cook your food. So because of the dual heating ring system that's with the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer, it can drastically reduce the cooking time with a lot of foods that you would normally cook. So just as an example, when I made wings earlier, around like 10 wings, that was less than 14 minutes for me to cook. And with steaks, it can cook less than 8 minutes as well. Now with the even heating ring, as I mentioned when I was showing the actual ceramic basket that you see here, it does require a lot less flipping. So I no longer have to shake my fries. I no longer have to shake my nuggets when it comes to cooking. And with the dual heating ring system that's within the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer, it essentially just requires less time needed to stop cooking and flip food halfway through. Now, a common question that I was seeing with other air fryers was how loud is the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer? So the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer, if I go ahead and place the basket inside, and let's go ahead and start the toasting option. It's a very, very low hum, okay? So this is around 51 decibels as far as the noise level goes. So it's about the volume of like a very casual conversation. So it's similar to like a quiet dishwasher if you ever run your dishwasher, but it's definitely much quieter than a blender, vacuum, or hair dryer. So me personally, I don't mind the noise. It's at 51 decibels. And if you can imagine just having a normal conversation, that's about the level as far as how loud this air fryer is. So with the air fryer being turned on, it's not going to bother you while you're watching TV. It's not going to bother you while you're having a conversation in the kitchen. You won't mind having this turned on. Now, with the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer, you can see here that it's got the touch panel system, so you just power it on. You have a variety of different cooking modes, such as pizza, bacon, steak, wings, air fry, toast, grill, and reheat. But it's actually got a total of 15 plus cooking functions, so more cooking functions can actually be found on your phone. Now, because of all the variety of different cooking functions, it's going to replace a lot of different appliances. So with several countertop appliances, you don't need a toaster, you don't need a pizza oven, you don't need to, let's say, a grill, okay? All these preheating functions can also be customized on your app if you want to adjust your temperature. So for example, my wife likes her toast toasted to 5 minutes when the preset was like 3 minutes. You could actually adjust these presets within your app to make it longer. And now that the presets are customized, it can be cooked to your desired temperature and such. Now, I do want to touch base on the air fryer basket again because it is PFAS free, which basically means that it's free of any chemicals. So if you're health conservative or if you're worried about any chemicals when it comes to cooking the food, you won't have to worry about that. In addition, it's also got a ceramic non-stick coating. So this is going to make it so that food is easily released if you do decide to cook directly onto the ceramic basket. And it's also very easy to clean up. So both the air fryer basket and the air fryer grill plate can be placed safely into the dishwasher. You can turn on the dishwasher and then place it right back. Now, one of the main features of the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer is the self-cleaning mode. So with the self-cleaning mode, you can activate it via your app or you can activate it directly onto the touch control panel. So if you hold these two buttons down, there's a standard cleaning mode and then a deep cleaning mode. Both cleaning modes are going to raise the temperature of the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer. It's basically going to try and incinerate any bacteria, germs, any piles of debris inside of the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer. So before you actually go ahead and clean this, just make sure that you remove any debris. Same thing with the dishwasher. If you're about to throw this in a dishwasher, try your best to like wipe it down and remove any oil or piles of oil or any large food debris and just throw that straight into the trash. Now, with the self-cleaning function, it is recommended to roughly run it at least once a month, but this depends on how often you use it. So if you're using it quite often, maybe you want to run it once a week. If you're cooking very greasy or fatty foods, such as steak or bacon, maybe run it after you cook those foods. But the self-cleaning function is really good. So the main thing is that you are able to, like I mentioned, throw the basket into the dishwasher, but the top cavity where like the smoke and the grease goes, the deep cleaning function is going to be able to clean that top cavity as well. Now, when it comes to the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer, I really like the flat basket design. I also like the top and bottom dual heating elements that I've showed earlier. Because of those heating elements, it takes a lot less time to actually go ahead and cook foods. I no longer have to flip it around or shake it. I get more even cooking. And I've come to realize that I do prefer a wider surface area of air fryer cooking than I do a taller surface area of air fryer cooking. It's got a quiet operation, and I just love that I'm able to throw this into the dishwasher. Now, the main things that I kind of do not prefer, but they're not deal breakers, is how much space this ends up taking. And what I've realized is that every time I take off or remove food, I do need to remove like the entire basket and place it onto my stove or place it onto my countertop. What I used to do before was I was able to go ahead and pull the basket out and just remove my food and then slide it right back in. But I'd say the biggest thing or adjustment that I've had to make is just how large of a footprint the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer takes up. I really do appreciate also how all the different functions here, air fryer, toast, grill, all those are customizable, even though it's a preset option that's already built in with the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer. And I also like the deep cleaning function that's included. So pressing down the grill and reheat button and running this once a month will just ensure that you have a cleaner air fryer. Now, I do want to hop onto the app really quickly. Now, with the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer, there is an app integration. So with the app integration, you can see the different modes, you can see the presets, you can see the self-cleaning as well. But one of the caveats is, let's say that you want to go ahead and start a toast air fry, so you can click on toast and then click on start. You actually do have to go to your device and start the air frying mode. So it's a little weird because it allows you to start the air fryer here. So we have to manually actually press start, and then the air fryer will actually start. But at least on your phone, you'll be able to see how much time is left when it comes to cooking. You can stop it, stop, and it will manually stop. But as far as starting goes, let's say toast, start again. You do have to go ahead and head to your device and press start, which again, it's not the biggest deal breaker, but you can pause it and let's say continue. Same thing, you have to press start again. So it's a little weird. I'd say I don't really use the app integration as much as I thought I would. But the main thing is that when I'm turning on the air fryer, and let's say I'm upstairs working in my office, I can see how much time is left remaining on the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer. So that's pretty much it though as far as the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer goes. This is my 30-day honest review and what I like and what I don't like about it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.